Matakiasen, namaste, sarve mere rishtadar. So, Asya, Osio, all my relatives. Shuffling the Eternal Child Oracle deck here. And this is Freebird here, also known as Ahowan ICrow. I am still in the Tslagi lands of Cherokee lands along the Blue Ridge. Actually sitting at my dad's, my adopted dad. And very grateful to be here. I'm here with our Animal Astrology and the Eternal Child Oracle deck, the 5 directions. And I just finished shuffling the deck here. So we'll allow it to give it a shuffle here and go in and see what our animal planets have for us this week. So I hope you had a good time last week doing your spring cleaning, taking an evaluation, and allowing our raven and our dove to visit with the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, nope, too many. Keep going here. Visiting with the vulture and saying, okay, what needs to, our whole reevaluation, you could say. There's 1. Nope, too many. So, I wonder what our animals are going to have for us this week after taking that evaluation and seeing what needs to be cleaned and cleared out and so forth. And nope, we've got 3. So let's go ahead and take a couple of nice deep breaths in. I'm spontaneous, in the moment. I don't do any kind of editing. Don't have any kind of a special background. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Okay, we have our 5 cards. It's just not my thing. And I dive right in there with you. So, let me grab a rattle here. Anchoring, releasing and letting go as we exhale. Feeling that tailbone of those feet. Anchoring into Mother Earth. Taking in another nice deep breath. And feeling our crown open and expand. Allowing that Father Grace in. Breathing into that heart center and feeling those energies connecting, that masculine and feminine energy. stepping through that doorway in our heart onto our path. Whatever your path may be. Maybe you're in a kayak cruising down a river. Maybe it's a gravel or dirt, grass. Could even be paved. Heading into that little animal sanctuary, that Garden of Eden. And we have all of our planets there, all of our animals. Orca is still out visiting all the different moons. And our lion is up there on the cliff. There's our bat flying around. From the cave and the cliff. And there's our raven and our dove. There's our wolf. The wolf seems to be on a little bit of a prance there. Going to visit with our bat. Wolf and the bat together. And there's our raven. Hanging out with the bison. And there's our dove. She's flying over to visit with the elephant. Ooh. Seems to be the beautiful trio for the week. Our wolf. What does wolf mean to you? Are you connecting with the black wolf, the white wolf, or the silver wolf in the middle? What's the bat need to share with you? And we have our raven. Hanging out with the bison. And the dove. Hanging out with the elephant. It's going to be an interesting week. some context with some directions. In the north, we have card number 94, Ahimsa. Remembering no harm, least amount of harm. It looks like there's a whole lot of animals there. And there's our raven. Card number 94. The theme is joy. Life's beauty fills and strengthens. Then we have the east direction. That new beginning, card number 95. Making a jump, making a leap. We're all blue people, 95. Joy, life's beauty fills and strengthens. In the south, interesting. What does no harm. And is in alignment with all of the animals. Making that leap of joy. In the south, being card number 107. How do we as humans appropriate the non-human animals? There's where the pilgrimage, the southern flow, the south. Then we have card for the west, the underworld. It's number 117. Discerning when to speak and when to be silent. Got the owl in there. Still with the blue people. That's the second with the blue people. Interesting. And then in the center, the heart, so to speak, the eternal child of us all, number 135. 135. And we have the difference between manipulation and building bridges. Interesting. So, doing no harm, ahimsa, joy with all the animals. How do we appropriate them? Discerning when to speak, when not to speak. The blue people. That listening with the owl. Two of the cards had owl on them. And the blue people. And the difference between building bridges and manipulation probably has a lot to do with when to speak and when not to speak. Take that in with our wolf and that bat. With the raven and bison. Ooh, raven with the bison. And our dove visiting the elephant. Taking another nice deep breath in. Bringing that feeling in, anchoring it in your fingers and your toes. Kind of feels like placing a rainbow before the storm, hey? Well, have a wonderful week, y'all. Blessed be. May peace, dignity, and freedom be your love, your joy, as you move through your Garden of Eden this week. Hey, hey.